Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Curious Comedy Theater Friday Night Showdown. Make some noise! Yeah, and keep that noise going for your host, Dan Humke!
We did it! We made it! Good evening, everybody. My name is Dan. Welcome to Curious Comedy Showdown. By a show of hands, who has never been to Curious Comedy Showdown before? Cool, cool, cool. And by a show of hands, who is here for their very first time? All right, same number of hands. It's weird how that works out. Okay, cool. Excellent. What you guys are about to see is improv comedy, which means we're making it all up on the spot. No memorization, no scripts, because we don't know how to write. But what that also means is periodically we're going to be coming out to you for suggestions. What that means is when one of the players turns out to you and asks a question of the audience, it's a totally appropriate time to shout your answer towards the stage. So let's practice that for a minute. So on the count of three, I would like everybody to shout their first name. 1, 2, 3. Fantastic, fantastic. On the count of three, shout the name of the person you came here with tonight. 1, 2, 3. All right, great. There's a couple of fake ones, and I can tell because of the laughter. Now on the count of three, shout the name of the person you wish you had come here with tonight. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, nobody. That's good. That's very professional. Don't answer that one. That's good. Excellent. So that's how that works. We ask a question, shout towards the stage your answer, and then we'll start a scene based on that. A couple of things to take care of before we begin. We will have very proud and powerful performers up on the stage tonight, but there are a couple of people in the darkness that you do not see right now. The first of them is Knut Snortum over here on the piano in the dark, providing us with live music, which you will literally find nowhere else in town. We're very proud of that. And up in the tech booth doing lights and sound, that's Nicole Chase up there in the tech booth. Round of applause for Nicole. And then finally, another person, well, there's two more people. Another person that you don't see, you can't see him because he's behind a wall. It's Luke Zwanziger running the cameras. There are 4 cameras along the back wall. We are live streaming out to the entire world. Yeah. So everybody say, hi, Putin. Yeah, we don't know. We don't know. Who knows? We're big in India, and we're not sure why. Probably the time change. And the last person you saw her on the way in, round of applause for Roxy handling the door, taking the tickets and so on. And she will be the one to kick you out if you yell dildo at any time tonight. All right? So there it is. That's all of us. Let's get the show going. I want everybody to give a massive, massive round of applause for the Curious Comedy Players! The magnificent beings you see in front of you are Tyler, Kyle, Jenny, Jason, and Hallie. Another round of applause for them, please. And we are going to start off our rampage of comedy. I'm not going to say that again. With a game called Category Pow. And the way that Category Pow works is we're going to get a category from you, the audience, of a category with a lot of stuff in it, like fruit or cars. And then I'll point at these players, and they have to name something from that category. If they stutter, if they name the incorrect thing, if you just don't like their face, you have to yell pow. All right, so let's practice that. On the count of 3, yell pow. 1, 2, 3. Pow. Perfect. Just a little bit louder, a little more Slytherin. 1, 2, 3. Pow. Excellent. And then they will be out, and we will continue the game. It's an elimination-style game, and the last person will earn points, and we'll talk about that later. Great. Excellent. So, what is the first category with a lot of stuff in it? Currencies. Perfect. Currencies. And a follow-up question: will you accept just the country, the name of the country, or do you actually need the name of the currency? The name of the currency. Everybody get that? The name of the currency. All right. So here we go. A little closer up here. Here we go. Currencies.
Krona.
Loonies.
Yen.
Baht. Drachma.
Yay!
Yeah. Fortunately, yeah. So Hallie would be out. Fortunately, that was a practice round. So, yeah. All right. So what is another category with a lot of? What is it? What is another category? Oh, what was it?
Female soccer players.
Female soccer players. What's okay. Let's do it anyway. Here we're not gonna do. Nobody. I don't know. What are two? You know? Okay. I am so sorry. Bagels?
Bagels or female soccer players?
I'm losing control of this thing. We're gonna do do bagels or female soccer players. And everybody, listen, everybody who names a female soccer player gets an extra point, all right? Here we go.
Mia Hamm.
Tobin Heath.
Bend it like Beckham.
So that's
Keira Knightley.
that's a point for Tyler and Kyle. This is feeling really sexist suddenly. Okay, what's another category with a lot of stuff in it? Fast food restaurants. And what was the other one back here? Ooh, all right, interesting. All right, fast food restaurants first. Fast food restaurants.
Burger King.
Taco Bell. Hardee's.
Carl's Jr.
Red Lobster.
McDonald's.
McDonald's Cafe.
Yeah, hard no on that. Hard no, though. Nice try. And now we're going to do jobs that teachers do. I'm not sure what you mean, so you have to be the loudest in the room, okay? Because I've never been a teacher, all right? So jobs that teachers do, if something's wrong, pow, get them out of there, all right? Jobs that teachers do.
Tutoring.
Teaching.
A dry erase board.
Whiteboard.
Nice.
What does that mean?
All right. All right. Our final category for the evening. What is our final category?
Elementary particles.
What was it?
Elementary particles.
Elementary particles. Does that just mean like the things on the
Smaller than an atom.
on the table of elements?
No, it doesn't.
We're really fucking putting these guys through the ringer tonight. Jesus Christ. Would you mind if I just do elements? Is that okay? He's so disappointed. I am so sorry.
That's still hard.
We're gonna do. I promise this will be more fun. I'll fuck this up way worse. Okay, here we go. Elements.
Gold.
Mercury.
Potassium.
Potassium.
Hallie's our winner tonight. 3 points. Great. So you can turn the POW spot off and throw the scoreboard up. As you have heard and as you can see, we are scoring this because what is art without judgment? The answer to that question is birthday cards. That's what art without judgment is. And so periodically, after every game that we do, we're going to turn to you to score each round. And the way that we're going to do that is I'm going to throw my hand out, and we're going to go from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you're going to vote. You're going to clap for the number of points that you think that game deserves. So let's test it out. Let's do my hosting so far. I get it. But let's score my hosting on a scale of 1 to 5. Here we go. Is my hosting a 1? Yeah, no, that's fair. Be real. Kendall has a lot of opinions. Is my hosting a 2? Is it a 3? Is it a 4? Is it a 5? It's a 4. Solid 4. Thank you, everybody. Solid 4. Excellent. That's how that works. So we're going to get on to our very first game, and that game is going to be Genre Roco with Kyle, Jason, and Jenny. So join me on the stage, please. Kyle, Jason, and Jenny. And the way that Genre Roller Coaster works is the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to get a bunch of film and TV genres from you, the audience. And then they're going to start a scene. At any moment, I can switch the scene genre to the genres that you give me. So, shout out some film genres.
History.
Anime. Tyler fucking hates anime. What was over here? What is it? Korean drama. Horror. Japanese horror. I like it. Maybe we'll just be regular horror. Yes, 100% yes on Shakespeare. So from over here, historical, and what was that? Soap opera, yep.
Foreign dubbed film.
Foreign. Oh yeah. British. Yeah. Doc. Oh, perfect. And let's get one more. That's what's a literary genre? And this is a stretch. What's a literary genre that maybe doesn't have an equivalent in film or TV? Can anybody think of it? What is it? Harlequin romance. So that like trashy romance. Okay, great. Are there any others from the audience that anybody can think of? Okay. All right, great, excellent. So those are the ones that we are going to use, and I'm going to let these folks get a suggestion for their scene. Go for it.
Can I get a suggestion of a relationship between two people? Mom and daughter. Thank you.
Mom and daughter, great. What's going to happen right now, we're going to count down from 5. The lights will go out briefly, and you can count with us if you desire. So we're going to see the scene in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
honey. I know that Charlie's in your bedroom, all right? And
What do you mean?
I know that he's there.
Nuh-uh.
I saw him walk through the front door, sweetheart.
I was just listening to music. That's what all that noise was.
The sweet music of young love, huh? Look, you know we have an open door policy, and I don't mean that in the other way. I mean, just leave the door open when you have boys in the house. All right? I can see that I stunned you. These aren't new rules in the house, sweetheart. This is to protect you, all right?
Freeze, freeze. This is now a foreign dubbed movie.
I am so worried about your behavior, daughter.
But Mama, no. I love him. I have always loved him.
Too bad. I'm calling your father.
Not Dad, no, Mama, no.
Roger, your daughter has a boy over.
Freeze! Freeze, this is now a horror movie.
I don't know if her boyfriend is alive or dead.
I'm both. Thank you for letting me into your house and your room.
He wasn't like that when he came in! Mom, I swear! You stay out of this house! You strange satanic creature! Billy, what happened to you? This is what happens when you skip Sunday Mass.
Freeze, freeze. This is now an anime movie.
But my love, it goes for you like this. Boom, 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 boom.
Freeze. This is now a Shakespeare movie.
You don't know what thou hast done. Now my mother will banish us both.
She speaks of being banished. This could be bad for me.
Forsooth, I love my daughter.
Do you but love your daughter as I love your daughter and would spill blood upon this floor?
I would first spill thine own blood before I spilt her own blood.
Oh, that is true love. It is a true love of a mother right here.
I do love you both. Do not quarrel.
No, one of us must die.
Freeze. This is now a historical biopic.
And that was when she died. Right there when the cameras were rolling. Her heart exploded as if it were an anime film.
Jesus Christ, freeze. All right, this is now a trashy romance novel.
I'm running away. I'm running away with him, Mom.
Your boyfriend has a very large chest that just popped the buttons off.
I know.
Yeah, that's me.
It's so oily and...
Listen, I didn't get off my pirate ship in order to come and save this damsel in distress to be thwarted by a mother. No matter how hot that mother is.
I might be alone in this house for most hours of every day.
Tell me those hours.
I might...
Freeze. This is a dubbed foreign movie again.
Do not cry, Mama.
I'm just so lonely. Your father actually hasn't been home in many a fortnight. I long for the touch of a young man.
Wait, I have an idea. I'm a young man, and I love touching. I can touch for days.
Mother!
Freeze! This is a Shakespeare movie again.
I have come to a conclusion. I love both of thines.
Thou cannot love us both.
I cannot, and that is why I must away.
Aye, that is the rub. For love exists only between two, not three.
2, not 3.
See! in your glory. Okay, we're going to score that between a 1 and 5 like we practiced earlier. So that scene that you just saw, was it worth a 1 point? Was it worth 2? Was it a 3? Was it a 4? Was it a 5? Was it a 4? Was it a 5? Just barely a 5. It was a 5. Yes. All right, we're going to bring Hallie and Tyler up for the next game, and this is going to be love letters. Love letters. So they're going to grab chairs. One there and one there. Great. And what's going to happen here is these are two lovers or very good friends, and they've been separated by something. What is the thing that they've been separated that's like war but not war? A hurricane. You've been separated by a hurricane. And we're going to go back and forth hearing them write their letters. But at some point, if Hallie is writing and she's typing and she's narrating, she's going to put her hand to her, she's going to stop speaking and put her hand to her head like thus. And that is an appropriate time to shout out the next thing in the sentence. Would you care to practice for us?
I love the color.
Great, and then we go on. Let's have Tyler do one too,
Yeah.
and be really put it out there. Get out there with it, even if it's the wrong fucking answer. Go for it.
That pet name I always called you. Squirrel Muffin.
Yeah, great, excellent. So that is love letters. You are separated by a hurricane, and we're going to count this down. We're going to see this love letters in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
My dearest Lucian, I'm stuck on the roof of the Hilton. It's cold. The rain has stopped, but I can't find our pictures from our wedding. They're all I have to hold on to now that I haven't seen you in almost 3 hours. Why did you have to go get milk as the hurricane made landfall? Why? Dry cereal is okay every once in a while. I know you're quirky. I miss all of your quirks. Please, find me on this rooftop soon. Your darling, Miranda.
Dear Miranda, I miss you so much. I miss you like a rapper misses his mom. But babe, you know how I feel about milk. I love it. I freaking love it. Like if there was an opposite of lactose intolerant, that's what I'd be. I've made friends with the people at this local convenience store. They now call me Papa. I guess it's because I'm like a brother to them. Anyway, I hope to get back to you as soon as the waters recede. In the meantime, keep that photo album safe. And just remember, home. Love, Papa Lucian.
Papa Lucian? My dearest Lucian, you know the trouble that we have had conceiving, and yet you go and become father to ragtag convenience store ruffians. I think that my heart just might melt. While I'm upset, your fatherly instincts, I knew they were always there. There is something else I must tell you. I'm adopted a dog. That's right. He came right up here on this roof with me. His name is Jose Cuervo. I named him after our favorite drink and our honeymoon in Mexico. I hope soon that I will be rescued from this roof so that I can join you with your convenience store children. For now, please just take heed and know that I love you more than Tic Tacs. Your darling Miranda.
Miranda, things have escalated quickly here at the convenience store. I don't know when I will be able to join you and Jose Cuervo. there's a new system of government here. It's kind of like Godzilla communism. You know how bad I was at government. Anyway, they've elected me chief, and the responsibilities on my shoulder are making me thirsty. Thankfully, there's lots of milk here. Boy, do I love milk. Underline, underline, underline. Babe, I'm happy that you and Jose Cuervo at least have each other, because I don't know when this is going to end. I did want to tell you something, though. Something deep and dark and personal. I'm rich. Okay, bye.
I'm so glad to hear about your newfound riches. Or maybe it's something you've been holding from me the whole time. Oh well. Godzilla communism has made its way to the rooftop. I've made a resistance fighter friend. His name is Shotgun. Shotgun has agreed to escort me across the floodwaters to the convenience store. I estimate I will be there in exactly 6 months. Jose Cuervo has sadly died of heartache. I told him all about you, and the pain of never knowing you just was too much for his little Jose Cuervo heart to take. Anyway, Shotgun is keeping me really great company. He's warm and handsome and furry and sexy. And you know what? I gotta go.
All right, let's see. Great. Before we start, I want to give Jenny 1 point for that the reprisal of the chest hair. And I hope that continues to happen ad nauseum through the rest of the show. All right. We're going to score that scene. Was it worth 1 point? Was it worth 2 points? Was it a 3? Was it a 4? Was it a 5? Yeah. That was a 5. So 5 for these players. 5. Great. Let's have everybody up on the stage. We're going to play a game called Wait a Minute. All right. What's going to happen with Wait a Minute is 2 of these players are going to be out doing a scene, and at any point, anybody in this back line, if they see something they don't like, they can shout,
Wait a minute.
And they will give me a reason.
Tyler's not gesticulating frantically enough.
And I will either approve it with a bell, or I will be like, no, absolutely not. If they approve, they will switch places. If they're not approved, they will stay exactly the way they are. So, what's a location that's roughly the size of this entire space that's not a theater? Australia. That is incorrect. What is it? The UN. All right, we'll do the UN. Neither of those satisfied the ask, but we'll do it anyway. We're at this is the UN. This is the UN, all right? So we're going to start in the UN. We're going to see this scene in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Do you have to keep doing that? I'm trying to think in here, okay?
I'm sorry, I just...
Tomorrow is a very important day for me. Smash!
Oh, now I gotta clean
Wait a
that
minute,
up.
Tyler's accent isn't strong enough.
That's correct. Yeah, switch.
I have so much to do!
Wait a minute, is this better?
Yeah.
Yes! This is much better! What country do you represent? It doesn't matter, so many countries!
Yeah, no, Tyler, you're right. This isn't better.
I represent Germany, but the part at the bottom where they talk like this.
Wait a minute!
Yeah, Denny.
If the glass was on the floor, you wouldn't use a vacuum.
Correct.
5 minutes.
Listen, cleaner person.
They call me janitor.
I don't...
Janitor Karen.
Okay, janitor Karen. I'm wondering...
Karen.
Yes, I said Karen. Karen, that's
No,
how I
you say it too fancy. It's just Karen.
Karen. Karen. Am I saying this right? Karen. Anyway, I was hoping to maybe I just do not have many friends here in the United Nations, and I was thinking.
You won't be my friend.
Well, I want someone to listen to.
I've been waiting for someone to be my friend.
This isn't working the way I had hoped.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
If he really wants friends, he'll take anything he can get.
Correct, yeah.
You're right. Would you like to come to the Planet Fitness with me? There is a yoga class. I heard it cures everything from the anxiety to your pimples. Yoga is good for everything.
Yes, I'll go with you to the Planet Fitness. If you go with me to janitor store.
Janitor store?
It's called Sweepies.
Sweepies, the janitor store. How quaint.
Wait a minute. Shouldn't Karen be working?
Yes, yeah.
I can't go now, though, because I'm working. Also, this will never work because you're a representative of that weird part of Germany, and I'm just a janitor.
The lower right.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, Jenny.
Karen's proud of her job.
That's correct. You fucked up, Tyler. You fucked up.
I want to go to Sweepies with you. And I want to go to all the janitor stores. Vacuumies, feather dusties.
Wait a minute,
Veggies.
no one else is in the UN right now?
Yeah, that's weird. I thought that was weird too, yeah.
Just walking through, don't remind me.
Excuse me.
I'm also from a weird place.
Got to meeting.
When will we be able to be alone again?
I have a womb at the Hilton.
Wait a minute, did she say she had a womb or a room?
That's a question. I don't know.
Wait a minute.
I have a womb.
This is getting pretty sexual.
Yeah. Now go, yeah.
As friends, you mean, yes? Because I have a game room.
That's all you want from me is just friendship?
30 seconds.
Well, wait a minute. Where do you get that drink?
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
I look.
Well, yeah, get the fuck out of here, Jason.
Oh, yeah.
Listen, Karen, I do want to be friends with you and maybe more, but tomorrow is a big day for me, as I discussed at the beginning of this.
15 seconds.
And I just wanted to say, thank you for taking my mind outfit, even for just 1 minute.
Wait a minute, Karen does not like this close contact.
Yeah.
Karen, I thought we were friends.
Yeah, but friends don't touch each other's mouth with their dirty fingers.
5 seconds.
I saw where your finger was earlier. It was in an inkwell.
Sorry, I write by hand. That's how we do it in that weird part of Germany.
All right, Yay! All right. So I'm going to give Tyler and Hallie 2 points each. Tyler and Hallie. And I'm also going to give Jason 1 point for just giving it the hardest try that he possibly could. It was great. It was good shit. Okay, good. So we're going to move on to our next game, and this is going to be New Choice, and this is going to feature Jenny and Jason. Jenny and Jason for New Choice. New Choice is one of my favorite games because I get to control things. And what's going to happen is these folks are going to be doing a scene, and at any point, if they do anything, I can yell, New Choice! I can make them do a new thing and keep making them redo that thing until I like what they do, and then they will continue the scene with that. So I will let you get a suggestion for your scene. Go for it.
Can we get a suggestion of an occupation? Firefighter. Thank you.
Firefighter. Great. We're going to see this scene in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jason, New Choice. New Choice.
I'm here! Oh!
Thank God you got here.
Oh!
The house is on fire. It's been on fire
Jesus.
for an hour.
New thing that's on fire.
The car is on
New
fire.
Choice.
The stable is ablaze.
New Choice.
I just lit a match and my fingertips are burning.
Put it on there! Put it on there! Jill, put it out in the air, Jill!
Put it out.
Is that feeling better?
New sound effect, Jason. New sound effect.
There's something wrong with the hose.
No, that's what it's supposed to do. Look, it's healing already.
We get new technology at the fire station all the time. Some guy with really crazy white hair brought that one over.
New person.
An alien came by.
New person.
The president.
New choice.
I'm glad you're okay.
I bet you're wondering why I called you here to my house and then lit myself on fire.
New place.
To my car.
New choice.
Stable.
New choice.
To my boudoir.
Oh, well,
It's because...
Jenny, new accent.
It's because you did not swipe right.
New accent.
It's because you didn't swipe on me.
How did you know?
I looked at you. I was on the bus. The fire bus. For firefighters. It doesn't matter.
Jason, new posture.
I was on.
Only firefighters are supposed to be on the fire bus.
You know my secret. It's me, your chief.
New choice.
It's me, your mom.
New choice.
It's just me and I have a different skin on, but it's the same person.
Oh my God.
Jason, new posture.
I didn't recognize you with that different skin on.
That's because it had glitter on it.
Jenny, new accent.
It's because it has glitter on it.
Yes, glitter confuses me.
Now that you're here at my boudoir, let's get to making sweet love.
New choice.
Let's get to read each other's stories.
New choice.
Let's get to eating my delicious fromage.
I love fromage.
I milked the cow myself. That's kind of like being a firefighter, only it's milk.
That's true. That's very true.
All right, see. Yeah. All right, was that scene, was it worth a 1? Was it worth a 2? Was it a 3? Was it a 4? Was it a 5? Was it a 4? That was a 4. 4. Great. And now for our last 3 players, we are going to play a game, and that game is called Experts Panel. So we also need 3 chairs up here. Yep, great, thank you. A tiny bit forward, just come up, come right up here. And what we're gonna do, these are gonna be 3 characters and they're gonna answer your questions. So start thinking of, questions that like you really have about the world. How do I get a better job? How do I get mom to let me stay out past 10 o'clock? That kind of stuff, normal Portland stuff. And how do I date online? And these characters are gonna answer those questions based on a character. Did we decide to get suggestions for? No, we didn't. Okay, great. Everybody sees the wires now. Okay, so we are gonna see this scene in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to It's Just Fun, the show where we like to talk to you about things that are fun and things that are good. And so we're gonna go through and talk to our panelists today. They're gonna answer your questions. Panelist number 1, tell us about yourself.
Hello, my name is Roseanne Luella Parsons, and I am from the great state of Wyoming, where I run the 4-H club, president of my book club, and widower.
Great. Did you say Luann? Luella?
Luella's my middle name, but you could just call me that.
Okay. Oh, wow. All right. Jeez. There's still some tenderness. Okay. Panelist number 2, tell us about yourself.
All right. My name's just Cliff, and if you're wondering, I got dip in my mouth. I'm from Kansas, and I don't really understand what fun is.
Great, thank you, Cliff. Fantastic. Panelist number 3, tell us about yourself.
My name is Brittany. I'm a blogger.
Great, thank you, Brittany. All right, fantastic. So, are there any questions from the audience? Any pieces of advice that you need? Anything at all?
How do you clear your
how does one clear one's chakras effectively? Right, Luella.
Well, as president of my book club, we sometimes, get into that woo-woo stuff. I did read once that you can clear your chakras by just thinking about all the good times you used to have with the person that you loved. And drinking some wine, like a couple bottles in one night, it's okay. That.
All right, let's move on. This is hard. Okay, I can see that. Cliff, how does one clear one's chakras?
I'm a big fan of meatloaf. But I don't like it dry. I like it just a little bit juicy. And yeah, that's about it.
All right, great. So insightful. Brittany, how does one clear one's chakras?
Usually I go to like a beautiful yoga studio, and I have someone take a picture of me there, and then I post it, and I just say my chakras are feeling so clear.
There you go. Right? Yeah, good, excellent. Another question from the audience. Yeah, right down here in front. The question I have myself almost every day: how does one get aliens out of one's closet?
Well, again, in the book club, I facilitated a meeting about the Roswell experiences. We all read books, and I was reading that the best way to get aliens out of your closet is to smell their shirts really deeply, and then drive it to the Goodwill, but then not take it into the Goodwill and drive it all the way back and put it right back in the closet where it was before.
Thank you so much, Luella. That is heartbreaking. All right, Cliff, aliens out of the closet, how?
Well, I'm a big fan of Mel Gibson. That's about it.
Brittany, aliens in the closet, how to get them out?
My closet is filled with a lot of tunic sweaters and kind of skinny jeans. So I would probably just put one of those tunic sweaters and those skinny jeans on the aliens, and then I would be like, selfie.
Fantastic. Another question. How do you buy yoga pants? How do you settle?
I'll take this one.
Okay, all right.
Online.
Great, all right, thank you. Yeah. Cliff, how do you buy yoga pants?
That sounded like a good answer to me.
All right, excellent. Luella.
I actually would grab my best girlfriends together, and then we'd all go out to our favorite J.C. Penney's, and then I would look at all of the clothes, and then I would just hold it in my hands, but then just stare at a happy couple in the corner and just stare at them until I've made them uncomfortable. And then I would probably put the yoga pants into my bag without paying for them.
There you go. That is how. We have time for one more question. This is going to be a speed round. 6 words or less. 6 words or less. Yeah, right in front.
How do you get red wine out of a carpet?
How do you get red wine out of carpets? Whoever wants to field this one first. 6 words. 6 words.
I suck it up with my mouth.
You don't fucking drink red wine.
What's carpet?
All right, that's all the time that we have for It's Just Fun. Thank you all for coming out. Let's see. Great. All right, we're going to score that game. Super Friends, was that worth a 1 point? Was it worth 2 points? Was it worth 3? Was it 4? Was it 5? Yeah. Hey, was it worth 6 points?
For Brittany.
Was it worse? Yeah, all right. All right, that's fair. That's fair. 5 for Kyle and Hallie, 6 for Tyler, for Brittany, all right? That's the game. What time do we got? Oh, good. We're going to play my favorite game of all time now, and this game is called Dance Party Freeze, which we need everybody up for. What's going to happen is some real loud music. Real loud is going to turn on. There's going to be some flashing lights. These folks are going to dance their asses off, and then I'm going to freeze it. They're going to do a scene based on the positions that they're in when they freeze, all right? So ready upstairs? Fantastic. Let's dance! Louder, louder, louder. Praise! Tyler and Hallie and Jenny. Everybody else off stage.
Oh my God! Get the fuck away from that beehive! Jim, right now! Jim, right now!
I'm talking to them.
No.
I'm making them see.
Get the flashlight! Get the flashlight in there!
Listen up.
Dance! Praise! All right, I want Jason and Kyle for sure.
Captain, we've made land.
Oh, we finally made it.
Dance! Praise! Hallie and Jenny. Everybody else off stage.
Oh my God!
I know it's the biggest baby ever.
I'm a dad!
You
Dance! Praise! Kyle and Jason.
Hike!
All right, dance! Praise! I want Jenny and Hallie and Jason.
You're gonna come to prom with me, right?
Do it! Tell her she's beautiful.
You're beautiful.
Dance! All right, phrase. I would actually, Tyler and Kyle.
I am ready to see you for the first time, beloved.
It won't fit. It won't fit.
Dance, dance. Praise. Hallie all by herself.
Are you there, God? It's me, Rupert.
No!
Dance. Phrase. Everybody.
Get that rabbit!
You. Yes, all right, great. I would like one extra point to Hallie for that brave solo scene. One extra point to Hallie. So while Nicole's upstairs tabulating the votes, a couple of things I can tell you about Curious Comedy Theater. We are a non-profit theater, and we have a lot of fun being a non-profit theater. Some shows that you can come to. The first one coming up this Sunday is called Six Guitars, and Six Guitars is done by, it's a solo show by an amazing musician and comedian that's a good friend of the theater, Chase Padgett. He is genuinely a genius on the guitar. He plays 6 characters and plays 6 different types of guitar in the show back to back. It's really absolutely amazing. That's here on Sunday. It costs $10 to get in. This is not a joke. Other places in America, he does shows and tickets go for like $60. Here they're $10. Amazing show. Please come to that. Another show that's coming up every day in October, every Saturday rather, our yearly Halloween show, which is a lot of fun. A lot of character pieces. It's similar to this, but different enough that it's very Halloweeny, and it's creepy and it's funny, but it's creepy, but it's funny. All right.
Wait, is it creepy or funny?
It's creepy funny. It's funny creepy. All right, that's Camp Curious. Those are the 2 shows that I really want everybody to come out to, in addition to everything else that you can find on curiouscomedy.org. A couple other things you can do during your mission, which we're going to take right now. We're going to go away for 5 minutes. You can get out your pocket computer and go to Curious Comedy Facebook page. And if you like our Facebook page, you will be entered to win at the end of the intermission 2 free tickets to any Curious Comedy main stage show. That's free tickets. Free ticket. You don't get. Doesn't matter. You don't care. Okay. You're like, we're here already. I don't give a shit. And that's it. So, are you ready upstairs with the greats? Excellent. Thumbs up from upstairs. Big round. Let's get a drum roll going. Where is it? And the winner of our first half of Showdown is Hallie! Round of applause for Hallie. We'll be back in 5 minutes with more improv. We'll see you in 5 minutes. that was when the music goes away. We're just gonna okay. All right.
We're here.
Yeah.
We made it.
Next time there'll be music. Okay, we're back. Hey, we're gonna do a second round, and the second round is director's cut. And what director's cut is, we are going to write and perform 3 movies right in front of your eyes, all made up on the spot. So, would our 3 directors, our 3 winners, please step out onto the stage? And there are your winners, and everybody else can politely leave the stage. Great. And what's gonna happen now? Let's get suggestions for your movies. Whoever wants to start.
All right. What is a profession that you would like to learn?
Blacksmith.
Blacksmithing. Great. What is the name of a celebrity that we all know? Britney Spears. Thank you. Great.
What's like a board game that you like to play? Operation. Okay, great. Thank you very much. And what's the name of a town and a state that's not real? Rikers?
King's Landing.
Rikers is in what state? Arizona. Rikers, Arizona, and Operation. Thank you.
Great. What's a last name that's real fancy? Rutherford. Thank you. And what's a job that's not at all fancy?
Blind bomb squad.
Blind bomb squad? Is that a thing? Talk to me about that. Bomb squad. Bomb squad. We'll go with bomb squad, and Rutherford.
Blind defusing a bomb.
Blind? But why are they blind? It's okay. All right. Okay. Bomb squad.
Tyler's concerned because somebody in the audience is funnier than he is. All right. We're gonna go back through our players, and they're gonna tell you what genre of movie they're gonna do and the title of that movie. Let's start with Kyle.
My genre is gonna be a corporate training video. It's gonna be called "The Magic of Medals," hosted by Britney Spears.
Mine is going to be a teen horror movie, and it's going to be called The Not So Funny Bone.
Great.
And I'm doing a period romance, and it is called A Love Explosion.
All right, we're going to start with our corporate training video. The lights are going to go out, and when they come back up, it's the, what is the name of the movie?
The Magic of Medals, hosted by Britney Spears.
Lights down. Here we go.
All right, we start on a black screen, and some music starts flowing in, corporate-y sounding, happy, positive, safe, a little more energetic. Yeah, all right. It's like an old-timey looking blacksmith forge or whatever. And who should appear on screen immediately but Britney Spears herself?
Hi.
Hi, I'm Britney Spears, and welcome to Blacksmithing.
The music swells again like a shitty video would.
I bet you've always wanted to know all about how you can make your own stuff, right? Like, you want to be a man. You want to, go get stuff, put it together, impress people. Well, this video is going to show you exactly how to do that.
Every time Britney addresses the audience and asks them questions, you can respond with yes or no. Britney walks over to show how to begin the process.
All right, first step is you need to get some metal and forge a fire. This man.
Oh, hi.
This is Tad.
I'm Tad, just an average blacksmith.
Tad's shirtless and has a six-pack.
Ping, 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 ping.
And this over here is Justin.
I'm Justin.
Justin, make a fire. Make a fire.
Clang.
Justin and I are brothers.
We cut immediately to the real first chapter. Britney walks back out.
Ow.
This time she has a pop star headset on.
Okay, guys. Last time was just a rehearsal, but this time we're really going full blacksmith.
I'm Justin.
And I'm Tad.
Justin and Tad get their first customer of the day. It's a farmer that needs help with a new sword fleet. Ow.
I need help. Come right in.
Come right in.
What do you need help with? Sword
flings.
Sword fleet, a sword fleet to supply your army so you can fight.
I
in
need
your
a fleet of
homestead.
swords for my army of animals that I'm raising on my farm.
You've come to the right place, right, Justin?
Yeah, you've come to the right place.
Because we know the basics of blacksmithing, right, Justin?
We know the basics of blacksmithing.
You sure he does?
Right, Justin?
I know the basics
Where's
of
the fire? Where's the fire?
We cut to just Justin on set. Justin explains how you begin to form the thing.
To begin to form folded steel, you must heat a fire to approximately 1400 degrees or greater.
Hey, Justin, your car is getting towed.
We cut right back after he's dealt with it. He's just off center a little bit.
To start folding folded steel, you must first heat the forge to 1400 degrees or greater. Second,
Hey, Justin,
put
you're back. They said that where you moved your new car to is also a towable zone.
Damn it! We cut back after this, and he's just more dejected after whatever happened. His car got towed.
To start folding folded steel, you have to heat a...
Hey, Justin, your car's on fire.
Oh my God.
We black out. We black out.
We open on a teen party in Rikers, Arizona. The AC is blasting and no one is outside because it's too goddamn hot.
Look at all those poor bastards outside. It's good to be in here, huh?
I'm so glad you came to my party, Biff.
Yeah, whatever. Top me off. I'll just take that one. Nope, just give me the fucking glass. Oh, now he dropped it. This party sucks anyway.
Janet wants to impress the butthole, so she pulls out her favorite game in hopes that it'll bring everybody together.
Guys, hey everybody, all my friends.
What?
Huh? Yeah.
Oh no, this is fromage. Hold
Yeah.
on. Here, come. Everybody come play this game that was mentioned earlier in a suggestion.
It's Operation!
Operation!
Operation, but isn't that a kid's game?
She begins to tell them that this just isn't any game of Operation. It was owned by her old surgeon grandfather who may have been the town crazy.
This was made by my old sergeant grandfather, everyone known as Crazy Old Surgeon Grandpa. He built this game using the body parts of some of his patients.
Ugh, holy shit.
I was gonna... That's pretty rad, actually. That's pretty rad.
So legend has it that every time a buzzer buzzes, someone dies.
That can't be real. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
I know. We just have never played it though because we're afraid.
I want to go.
Yeah. You go first.
Lightning strikes!
I didn't do anything yet.
He's dead! I think we should stop playing immediately.
I don't know. We can't be sure. I'm gonna take a second turn.
Please don't do that.
We don't know, okay?
But we should call an ambulance, or at least.
I'm just like, I just want to assert that, like, if we keep going and everybody dies and we keep going, like, everybody will come back alive, maybe, like it's circular.
Kind of like that movie Jumanji.
Yeah.
Because right now he's never going to ask me to prom.
Oh.
Maybe you should do it. Maybe true love will bring him back. Try.
She goes for the funny bone.
Oh, steady.
This is
Steady
a bad
hands.
idea. You can do it.
Steady hands.
Want some MDMA?
She gets it cleanly without the buzzer.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
But then knocks the table and all the other bones start buzzing.
Oh no! Oh, not again.
Blackout!
castle. A very fancy young woman named Rebecca sits alone in her drawing room. She's combing her lustrous hair. Her last name was Rutherford? Rutherford. Yes, this is Rebecca Rutherford, and the camera zooms in on her young and beautiful face. Just then, her lady servant enters and describes the day.
Oh, Madam Rebecca, you should really come outside today. The birds, they're chirping. And the dough from the kitchen, the flowers flying out and making billowy clouds. It's a servant's daydream, really.
I do not wish to exit my quarters today.
But, Lady Rebecca, I hear news that there's young men about.
Do tell.
There are young men about!
Even the town crier knows! You just have to see what the world is like and all the young men, Lady Rebecca. Sure, your chamber is beautiful and gilded and you have bedpans everywhere, but...
I want for nothing.
Except for love.
Except for love. I do want to meet a man. I want it, but I don't want to go outside, but I want to meet a man.
Maybe one will come. Maybe one will come to you.
Just then, through the window, comes a blind bomb-sniffing man.
I dare say, are the squirrels about? Oh, sweet merciful Christ!
I was passing by and I smelled a woman.
Probably me. I'm the most fragrant woman in this part of the town.
I've come to save you. There is a plot against you. Rumor has it that there is a bomb somewhere in your boudoir.
In my boudoir?
In yours.
Save me, noble gentlemen, unless this be a trick. Lest it be a trick. Shame on you.
The bomb diffuser gentleman introduces himself in a monologue that also explains how he was made blind. But it's like sensitive to people who are blind.
I was born this way.
Great. But also he has a name.
Oh, yes.
Tell me your name. Oh.
My name is Roderick, and I was born blind. But I was raised to know right from wrong, and one thing I knew was wrong was exploding people and things. So I went to college, where I got 6 degrees. One of them to be a surgeon, a lawyer, a repairman of VCRs, a solicitor, which is another word for lawyer. That's 2 in 1. I also majored in French. That was useless to me. But my 6th and final degree was a bomb squad person. And now that is what I do when I am not either doctoring or barristering. That's another word for lawyer.
We cut to another scene where we meet 2 ruffians who are planning the bombing.
Yeah, you got the bomb?
Yeah, I got the bomb.
They quickly explain their motivation and why they want to bomb Lady Rebecca.
She never pays attention to us. Now she'll see us for who we are.
Yeah, finally she'll notice us when she's dead.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. We're gonna kill her?
No. Yes.
What? Damn it! What? We're so stupid! No! How is she gonna care about us when she's dead? Oh, god damn it. Wait, just think. We built a bomb. We spent years building this bomb. Yeah, what if we build the bomb half the size? We already built the bomb, and we're in the basement. Fuck! Well, shit. We're gonna put it in a place that maybe just sort of just disrupts the building. Yeah, that's a good idea. Oh, that was a close one. Oh. All right, let's put it away. And again, the motivation is so that she will notice us. Yeah. We've been planning this for years. I don't know why you want to talk about it now. It's just good to say things out loud over and over. Oh, okay. We put it into the universe, and it will happen. Oh. All right, so this is further to the right of the castle.
What are you two doing down here?
Oh,
I'm Lady Rebecca's servant.
Looking for rats.
Yeah.
Oh, you're the rat guys.
We kill rats. Exterminate them.
You don't look like exterminators.
She totally buys it, though.
We get that a lot.
Okay, well, there's a couple nests over there, and then there's some behind the oven, and then there's some in Lady Rebecca's chambers.
Oh,
maybe we should start there.
No, we'll start down here and work our way up like professionals. Oh.
Top to bottom, bottom to top, whatever you want. Just
all right.
Be quick about it.
Okay.
She exits, and they decide to arm the bomb in a way that's appropriate for the time period, very clear time period that this movie takes place in. Yeah, it's a crank. Makes sense.
Hold on, I gotta get the gunpowder.
You know, this'll take care of the rats too.
She just walked right by the bag of gunpowder.
Do I smell
and blackout?
All right, let's get our directors back out on stage. And so what's going to happen now is, unfortunately, we just don't have time to see all of these movies to completion. And what we're going to do is we have to vote one of these movies off the island, all right? So we're going to see 2 movies continue, 1 movie will leave. And the way that we're going to do that is we're going to vote. You are going to clap for the movie that you like the best. And the 2 movies that get the most clapter stay, and the one that does not get the most clapter will go, all right? Does that make sense? So let's do that. If you want to see, clap right now if you want to see the corporate training video. Oh yeah, sorry. I apologize. I fucked up. Let's hear. Just to tease you, because you probably don't remember because you're all fucking high. It's Portland. Tell us, remind us. Is that not still the stereotype, or we passed? Okay. Remind us what your movie is about.
All right. Now that I know how you feel about my film.
Really sell it, Kyle.
Good to have a focus group, okay? And I appreciate it.
Chance.
Look, Britney Spears is hosting this damn thing, so we better see a musical number with her and some other celebrity guests. Fuck.
Our protagonist has killed all of her party guests. Or did she? Maybe she's inherited some of that cool, spooky stuff from her creepy surgeon grandfather.
We've got a relationship between a blind 6-degree bomb guy and a princess, and they're gonna find a bomb that just got armed. So there's a ticking bomb in mine.
All right, great.
Pretty good.
All right. So, are we going to keep the corporate training video? Are we going to keep the horror movie? Interesting. Are we going to keep the period piece? Yeah. Hallie, I'm so sorry, but you've been voted off the island.
That's okay.
So yeah. So we're going to continue with the corporate training video.
Oh, good.
Please.
Okay, I got to own up to this. All right, so Tim, or whatever the dude's name was, he's back on the screen. Tad's here. Tad, it's almost like he's hosting SNL. He's going to introduce a big musical guests that we have not seen yet.
To teach you the how to do blacksmith is none other than our video's host, Britney Spears, and her former rival, Christina Aguilera.
Oh my God, they're together finally! Oh my God!
Still wearing wearing those chaps?
Still falling down and shaving your head?
Oh my God, I love their chemistry!
This wig is really secure, so don't make me take it off.
There are swords on the ground, and each of them pick up one of the swords.
Ow.
There's a title on the screen that says, washed up 90s star sword fight.
I'm gonna use my sword because it's dirty.
Well, I'm gonna use this sword and it's gonna get lead in your open wound because it's toxic.
Oh, don't even talk to me because I'm beautiful in every single way.
Oh my God, I love these references!
You know what? Woo. My loneliness is gonna kill you.
Oh, whatever you say to me just makes me stronger. That's my song. You know my song.
Christina Aguilera bleeds out. Bleeds out.
Victory is
We cut to you. I forgot your character's name.
Kevin.
Kevin.
Justin.
Justin's mopping up the blood. But he's also got to now talk about the next phase of making these swords, which involves sharp stuff.
So the next phase, so when you marry a blade to a hilt, it's very important to get the size exactly right. Shimming it works for a little while, but
Justin?
yeah.
Mom just called, and maybe we shouldn't do this on the video.
Yeah, maybe we shouldn't.
Well, but now I've basically started.
Are we still rolling?
Yeah.
They keep talking and music starts to just fill in.
Mom and Dad, they're getting a divorce.
What? Why?
Mom, she said it was your fault.
God!
Sorry, man.
Damn it!
Yeah. She said if both of her sons had abs, she wouldn't be doing this. It's Mom's words, man.
It's not my fault I don't have abs. Dad's side of the family is overweight.
We cut quickly, the music keeps going, but we cut to just like 3 people in this room watching this film. Just staring blankly.
So, what happened to Christina? What happened to Christina?
She's dead.
Blackout. We black out.
We open on Roderick and Lady Rebecca exploring the castle. Lady Rebecca is guiding Roderick, but his nose is guiding both of them. And despite their clear and evident differences, they're finding common ground.
So this is the Hall of Armories. There's some guns, there's some swords, there's a pike. My dad used to wear that armor. My mom used to wear that armor.
Are you literally pointing right now?
Yeah, for that. Blah, blah.
I could just sense it and I could smell it.
My dad used to wear this armor.
Ah,
And
yes,
my-
that's a good armor.
And my mom's armor is the same. It's
Have
the
you
same.
not thought of what I told you?
What?
Don't you want to run away with me so you don't get bombed?
I just, this is the first time I've been out here, and I remember why I don't want to leave my room. Because all this is so boring.
In a monologue, Lady Rebecca describes her agoraphobia, sounds like.
When I was 7 years old, I left my room for the last time. Until today, rewinding a little bit, but I stepped outside and I saw that burgundy carpet that you see everywhere, and it's like, what is the point? Everything is the color of ox blood, and I'm just so tired of it. I want flowers, and I want floral arrangements, and sky blues. And it's not just about colors, though. The people come out and they're so boring. Ugh.
Monologue over.
Did I just say that out loud?
You didn't.
Director's cut. Yes, she did. She definitely did.
I could just hear you because my other senses are so heightened.
You're heightened. I've heard that.
Yes.
I heard that. I didn't realize. That's fantastic.
Yes, I can also read minds. I can fix your TV and VCR.
Wow.
Be your counsel. That's another word for lawyer. And I can also read minds and defuse bombs.
All very helpful skills. Fine, I'll go away with you. I will. But I just want one more look back in my room. My room.
Just then, there is an explosion like you wouldn't believe. There's a big sound effect. It's coming. It's coming. Yeah! Oh, and the whole castle shakes. And there's rocks caving in. And things are falling. And we black out.
All right, let's get our two directors back up on the stage. Great, we have that responsibility again. We have to vote one of these off the island, and only one movie will continue to the very end. So let's have a little spiel about what we have seen and what we might see.
I'll start.
Yeah.
So Christina Aguilera is dead. That's a big bummer. Well, you know, we're probably tired of Britney, but we still haven't heard any songs yet. And I think this whole thing needs to end with another surprise guest, perhaps another surprise guest from the 90s. There it is.
Surprise! All right.
There was just a literal explosion, and we don't know if the characters that we've grown to care about, potentially even love, are okay. But we will find that out in the third beat of this film. If and only if you clap more for me than Kyle.
There hasn't been any singing this in the whole show, and I'm going to bring you some singing, okay?
There can be singing in any single one of them.
All right, children. All right, so are we going to see the end of the corporate training video? Are we going to see the end of the period piece? It's a period piece. Thank you so much, Kyle, but go away and let's see the end of Tyler's film.
The lights open, but it's very small. It's an intimate, enclosed space, like almost a cave of rubble. And we see Roderick and Lady Rebecca, and they're pressed together by the stones. But they're alive, and they have each other. And just then, Roderick begins to sing a beautiful but somber love song.
I thought that being born without sight would be difficult, but it's not as hard as you think. Once I knew what I wanted to do, I set out to get 6 degrees. But nothing prepared me for loving you. And nothing could set my sights on nothing but
Rebecca takes a verse.
If I wasn't stuck beneath these rocks, and if my voice had not just suddenly dropped, I would take you far from this dark place, and I'd plant weird kisses on your blind, sweaty face.
begins to lift rocks away.
Milady!
Yes, I'm here.
Milady!
I'm here.
I brought these strong man rat servant people.
Oh, good, good.
Rat beginner outers. Are you okay? Oh, who's this?
I'm Roderick.
The lights are up full now because we're out of the cave.
Roderick. I'm the servant.
She has a name.
Servant Luella.
She's a widower.
Don't ask any hard questions.
There's obviously been a plot to kill my love, my heart's desire. It didn't work, but I must know, has anyone suspicious been on the grounds recently?
Well, I went down to go to my husband's grave like I always do every hour on the hour.
Told you not to ask.
But instead, I ran into some rat get-around exterminators, and they were going to remove the rats from your space. But I don't know what happened to them, and I'm afraid. I wonder if they had something to do with it.
Just then, the scofflaws enter, hoping that their explosion got Lady Rebecca's attention.
This is the way to the exit. Oh, shit.
There they are!
What?
You see rats?
I can smell gunpowder on them. You two are going to need a good prosecutor. That's another word for lawyer.
She's looking right at me. Right
Yes.
into my eyes.
I am. What I didn't say during the song because there weren't enough verses was that the blast did something to my orbital lobe. I know this because I'm a doctor, Debbie. And I can now see. I can see clear as VHS.
We're happy to report that there are no more rats on the premises, so we will be going now.
There are more rats. 2 of them.
We'd be happy to find those 2 rats.
That's you. I meant you.
What? We're not rats.
We're humans.
So silly.
I
We'll
also
find
have
the
one
rats.
secret degree. I'm also a policeman.
Oh, come on.
And you're under
real?
arrest.
See, come on. He's.
She cuffs them both.
Together.
What a weird handcuff.
But Lady Rebecca has one last secret to share. For the same explosion that gave Roderick back his sight took hers.
How is everybody moving around? Did somebody turn the lights on? Because if somebody could turn the lights on, that would be fantastic. I'll just wait here until somebody turns the lights on. Keep up your deal. Keep dealing. I'll just hang here, just walk
My
around.
dearest Rebecca, are you now blind?
I don't know. If somebody would turn the lights on, we could test that out, couldn't we?
Oh, my sweet, sweet love.
Yes.
Don't worry. I will be your guide and counselor. Because I'm also a guidance counselor.
That doesn't make any sense.
I love this woman. Who can marry us? Wait, I can. I'm also a pastor.
And by the power vested in him,
I'll just watch from over here.
I love you.
I love you, Roderick.
Let's get out of this castle. What the hell are you?
I'm trying to kiss you.
It's like he's leading with his.
she grasped him. Roderick grabbed
Did everybody see that? Did everybody see? Okay.
Roderick guides her face to his, and they share one first and most beautiful kiss. And blackout!
All right, that's been Curious Comedy Showdown. Did you guys have fun? Oh, that's so good to hear. If you, that was weird. Okay, if you like. I need a second to recover. If you liked what you've seen and you want to see some more of it, you feel free to stay right where you are. Get more drinks, of course. Go to the bathroom, use it. But there's a show after this at 9:30, which is in about 20 minutes. Grab more drinks, grab more popcorn, whatever you want, and come see more improv. That show is Dynamite PDX, and it's being hosted by our one and only Kyle Stebbins right here. So you get to see, you get to see more of that guy. That's just about everything. Thank you all so much for coming. Did you guys have fun too?
Yeah.
You guys have a lot of fun? Good. All right, great. We'll see you next time on Showdown. Yay! Bye!